Hello everybody, welcome back to Bunny Hill Horror. Hi. I don't know. I don't know why I said Cool. Apparently we're like halfway done according to the devs. Thank you, devs. I appreciate that. But also now we get to do puzzles? Nani? I love puzzles. My hair is in my face. All kinds of upset. Oh, God. Anyway, we're gonna finish this because I am having a bad day and I want to play this. You enter the room of the curiously named Ostrithé. Also, they mentioned that I did a good job at reading somebody's voice. I literally read their comment like 3 seconds ago, and I forgot who they were talking about, and I have no idea what the voice was. So that's amazing. So, consistency. It's the name of the game. No, the game is named Bunny Hill Horror. The walls are sparse, and everything is tidy to the point where it doesn't appear the bedroom is even being lived in. A bed and a bedside table comprise the only 2 pieces of furniture in the room. Alright, so these guys are not doing a blankie. Examine the bedside table. Aw, cute. You pull open a section of the bedside table to discover 2 photographs of a pretty blonde girl, presumably in her 20s, a ballpoint pen, and a book of cryptic crossword puzzles that is largely completed. Besides these, the drawer is bare. Examine bed. Deciding that there must be more to this room than total sterility, you check the bed without much hope. The sheets are silky smooth. The counterpane is clean. What the fuck is a counterpane? And you spot something poking out of the duvet. It's a folded sheet of paper with a handwritten message. Don't creak at me! Dear sheet of A4 lined paper. What? I know this has not got the same ring to it as Mr. A4, but I had to burn my real diary. That fluffy arse lady has been poking and prodding around in this room. I know it. It feels like the whole house has been closing ranks on me. Even that perv Bob hasn't been trying to get into my knickers lately. They know I'm close to discovering the truth, and I'm scared what might happen before I do. Ooh. Father keeps a dignified silence as ever. And Sis has vanished so far into whatever weird and wonderful world she lives in. Whenever she's not flashing her tits at anything with a pulse, of course. That she's too unpredictable to trust. Even Len, he's a friend, but he might fold under pressure. Tonight I'm going down to the crypt to find out what their stupid Mercia plans really are. I need to know what happened to the KKK and what lies in store for the next research assistant. If anyone else is reading this, and that means why did I say and? Oh, I read the one from the next line up. Whatever. If anyone is reading this, that means I haven't been able to return and destroy this message. If you want to follow me, you'll need to be smart. So remember to say aloud, "Oh, for one to hate." Seems the whole household has been infected with madness, and I'm not going to succumb to it. Isn't that right, Mr. A4? Love, Faye. You decide to keep the improvised diary for future reference. Alright, I'll leave. I think we've been into both of those, and that one. Do we examine the painting? Oh, jeez. The inscription beneath the painting reads, "The blessed Guillaume de Toulouse, tormented by demons." Okay. Okay, it's the same note, just in note form. How do we go down the stairs again? Oh, that's not it. Oh, but we can, right, that's right. Right. Yep. Hi, doggos. I have this for you. You squirt some of the sleeping potion into the dog bowl. This fails to pique their interest. Oh, okay. Alright, well this is blinking, so You hand Len the diary and his expression darkens as he reads through it. You didn't make this up. He looks intensely into your eyes and then sighs, "No, of course you didn't. Bloody daft thing to be doing an hour into your job. I don't like this at all. They told me she was visiting her mother in rehab. Well, I don't know the code for the crypt, but it sounds like she's already told you. Just follow her instructions. She always was one for crosswords and cryptic clues. This way." Okay. Five-digit combination. Can I? Okay. Let's see. O for 1 to hate. Oh. O for 1 to hate. Thinking you've decided phase puzzle. Thinking you've decoded phase puzzle, you enter the buttons with confidence. With a faint click and then a brief mechanical whir, the door unlocks. Alright. You descend the dark stone steps to be hit by a foul stench. As you reach the bottom, a fluorescent light flickers and then stays on. Dull groaning noises echo around your head. Ooh, what the fuck? The room consists of a computer which is turned on next to an untidy pile of papers, and besides the cardboards and shelving. Two closed metal doors appear to be the source of the noise. They are marked Cell A and Cell B. Read papers. The noise scared me. Not wanting to be in this hellish pit for longer than necessary, you skim through the assorted newspapers and books, paying attention to sections highlighted in green. Drugs epidemic in Manchester. Locals report concerns about the rising number of users of synthetic cannabinoid spice in the Piccadilly area and elsewhere. The users, typically homeless people, can be seen acting like zombies in broad daylight, often passed out in front of shops and even defecating in phone boxes. Read next article. Bobby's on the beat. A local male was arrested yesterday in Stoke-on-the-Trent city center after fighting off 4 police officers for up to 10 minutes whilst vigorously self-pleasuring, what the fuck, and claiming to be an alien. The accused man, Bob Seville, 44, was believed to be under the influence of monkey dust, an artificial hallucinatory substance which causes paranoia and reduces pain reception. Alright, examine book. The use of drugs in warfare is a taboo subject, but one as old as warfare itself. From the shamans' brews that aided the Zulus against the British, to the hundreds of millions of amphetamine tablets taken in World War II by the opposing sides, to the captagon that fuels jihadists in the Middle East. Military pharmacology. Jesus. I need to, read the words and not assume what the words are. Continues to advance in all major nations, with the Americans, Russians, and Chinese all spending heavily on research and production of the next generation of shamans' brews. Pharmacology and Warfare 2019. Okay. Examine shelves. You try the cupboards, but they're all locked. Various files, syringes, and other drugs lie on the shelf, but these are behind glass reinforced with metal grills. You try to open one and are surprised to find that this is locked too. Okay. I'm very concerned about going into the cells, you know? So.
Welcome to Merciaco, where the past comes alive.
Hello. You sit at a tatty wheeled desk chair to see the background consists of a blue screen with Merciaco intranet in large white letters. Only a few icons are displayed. These are a phone records database, an email and internet browser. So where do you want to go today? Check emails. Amidst the various scam, spam, and messages you see no use for, you find one that may be relevant in the sent folder. Sire, it is regrettable that you wish to mothball the genetic alteration program when we had such success with the 2 canines whose DNA were almost identical to dire wolves of old. But of course, I must respect your decision. However, this does not mean that we can focus on our pharmacological priorities. Our progress on study drugs A and B is coming along rapidly. We already have the substances that permanently adhere to the brain's serotonin receptors and turn the subjects either into, in crude terms, mindless zombies or vicious, unthinking killing machines. Moving to the castle will allow us to fine-tune these experiments with minimal interference. The most important priorities now are to find a means for these substances to switch off when we require and a means of application in unwilling subjects. Intravenous injections are, of course, impractical. Fucking why? Can't I talk today? My jaw's already tired. Intravenous injections are, of course, impractical for our ultimate objective. Your humble servant, Dr. Kurova. Check phone records. You click the phone button marked Bercia Code Telecom Records and get a list of database searches. The most recent one was checked very recently and hits close to home. You double-click on this entry. Private messages. Claire Bear. Sent today, 11:56. Good luck with your interview. Never give up. You can do it, babes. Don't forget your besties tonight when you're rich and famous. Mine's a double vodka. Lols. Dave, do not forget pub quiz. Further down, you find lists of your entire history for messages, phone calls, internet browsing, purchases, and GPS locations. That's freaky. Access the internet. You double-click the browser button, but are stopped in your tracks. This site is blocked by Mercia Co. Intra policy. Your attempt to access this website has been registered, and a report has been sent. Oops. Leave computer. Alright, let's enter cell A. Ditties. As you approach the door, the ominous moaning and stench increases. Although there is a keyhole on the door, the handle turns smoothly. Bracing yourself, you pull the door back and choke as the smell of feces and God knows what else assaults you. 3 wailing figures are tied up in the cell. They fail to register your presence and gaze at the walls. There's a note on the wall, but nothing else that compels you to stay. Read the note. Study drug A subjects, Kevin, Karen, Keith. New subject arrived today. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Talk to subjects. Hi, you manage? There's only a faint moaning in response. Good to see that you're all so... This is hopeless, you decide. Alright. Cell B. You open the door to be greeted by the smell of rotting meat. The room is small and dark, but you discover the source of the odor to be hunks of flesh in a dog bowl. Light shines off a coil of chains on the ground and a note attached to the wall. Read the note. Study drug B subjects. Ostrithae, missing. Recommended tighter security procedures for cell B due to strength and aggression caused by administered drug. I'll take the meat. Congratulations, you're now the proud owner of some rotting innards. Alright. Ew. The fleshy innards served to the dungeon's test subjects. It might just about pass as budget dog food quality. All you know is it stinks. By proximity, you stink. Not a nice realization, but that's life. Alright, let's give it to Dog Goose. Go to the door. He's shed. Doggo meat. You drop the tainted meat into the bowl and the beasts spring to life, almost tearing each other apart to get at the food. Once the last of the meat, gristle, and bone fragments have disappeared, they start eyeing you up, flanking you on both sides. One starts to spring up, but hesitates and woozily drifts sideways. The other has lost interest in you, and soon both drop to the ground and drift into their dire wolf dreams. The shed bolts make a loud noise as you pull them back, but the dire wolves are out cold. Disappointingly, the shed doesn't appear to have been stocked yet, but there does contain 2 sturdy work boots which you take before going back outside. The pair of well-worn and Practical work boots that you stole. These are especially practical as your special value smart shoes currently seem to be disintegrating. Alright. Why did we need the shoes? I can't remember. Oswald is left. Well, I guess now we could read the stuff. The broadsheet screams. Did we... We didn't read this stuff, right? He just yelled at us. Politicians in sex and drug scandal. 2 leading opposition cabinet members have been placed under armed arrest after allegedly spending the night on a drug and prostitute field rampage from which they still haven't recovered. Anthony Adams and Brian Baldwin spent yesterday afternoon in conference with Oswald Mandias, into whom they are leading an investigation, looking into allegations of bribery and other unethical business practices. Following the meeting, they were reportedly seen drinking and enjoying the company of an attractive young lady believed to be known as Elf, when Anthony became violent, attacking bystanders with an animal-like ferocity. Meanwhile, Brian entered an almost catatonic state and is still not responding to any stimuli. Anthony is being held in a padded cell after police fired 6 taser shots to subdue him. Their actions have thrown the opposition party into disarray and have led to the abandonment of the investigation into Matsuko. Okay, jeez. Examine painting. The inscription below the painting reads, Miss Guinevere's Maying John Collier. Alright. Oh, sorry. I wanted this one. Oh, will you look at the crossword book? You tentatively enter Daisy's domain, preparing your explanation for why you were in her bedroom. Luckily, there's no need as her chair is vacant and the desk has been tidying away, only leaving the crossword book. The front door is locked with a combination lock, which has 4 digits. Examine crossword book. The crossword only has 1 clue filled in. 10 across reads Bree. More enigmatically and usefully, a note is scrawled on the margins of the book. Angels and demons, nymphs and the queen. You rip out and pocket Daisy's note, wondering if it will be of use. Alright. I'm sure it has something to do with the paintings, but what exactly? Heads of Angels by Joshua Reynolds. Daisy Fluffington's room is now locked. Okay. Well, didn't she also have a crossword book? Okay, guess not. Well, I mean, I think she did, but what if we... You revisit Elf, who's still engaged in her barely clothed meditation and is humming to herself in a tuneless way. Okay. I show her this Faye's thing. Elf takes a finger and drags it across the prose of Faye's diary. First, you notice her eyes narrow, then her cheeks redden and her mouth becomes a snarl. Too unpredictable to trust anything with a pulse. She jumps in the air and starts stomping the ground. The diary falls to the floor, and you pick it up just before she pounces down herself. Give me that paper! Give it to me before I gouge your eyes out. She pauses as if suddenly hypnotized and takes a few deep breaths. Meditation. Calm, happy thoughts. I am a graceful heron, perched on a tranquil lake at sunrise. Okay. Ostrothay? Sissy Faye! Okay. Oh, our phone. An internal phone that allows you to contact anyone outside the castle only, or would do if you had their numbers. Worryingly, this one appears to belong to Oswald Mandias. What is this? Well, now I'm confused why it was blinking. Hmm. Hmm. What is this again? Oh, right. I don't know what I'm doing. Can you help me? I'm pretty sure. I thought that there was something outside there that that we wanted. Okay, so oh. Sorry, I think I figured it out. So here is Head of Angels, 1786. Let me get something to write this down on. Meh. Okay. Parlor. Is this the lady and the nymphs? Oh, no, the queen and the nymphs. That's what I meant. It's by the same guy, but it's not, dated. This is 1790. But this is demons. Library. Elias and the nymphs. This one is also not dated. What? Shush. 17. We could try 86. I do realize that I just went the long way around, but it's fine. No, okay. Let me see this. Angels and demons. Nymphs and the queen. Oh, it's the number in the painting, not if it's... Oh. I see. Sorry. 5? 4. I went into it too deep. Okay, so there's only one queen, but there's also what? Is it 6 people? I can't tell if this is a person here. I think it's 5 people. Alright, oops. Make me. Okay, leave room. The library. For some reason, didn't write down the number of nymphs. Well, there's a dude in here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not counting the dude. All right. Angels, demons, nymph, queen. Okay. Angels. No, 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 no. 5 demons. I am a dingus. 4. No, no, no. Second guessing myself constantly. 7? No. 6? No. Oh wait. 5? No, no, no. Oh no, it's nymphs then queen. Right? Hey. Hey. Angels, demons, nymphs, and the queen. There's definitely 5 angels, 4 demons, 7 nymphs. Unless I'm dumb. And 1 fail. Oh, 1 fail. No. No. Okay. What if it's 9, 6, 7? Am I dumb? I could be. Angels and demons, nymphs and the queen. Stop creaking, it's freaking me out, man. Oh, there's only 3 demons. Oh my god. 5, 3, 7. There we go. Gosh, why am I such a dingus sometimes? Remembering the castle's rather curious artwork collection, you turn the wheels of the lock. It snaps open and falls onto the stone floor with a loud clunk. Oh, no. Shush. Whoever's texting me, stop. What are we doing? Go outside. Jesus. Free from the confines of Bunny Hill Castle, you triumphantly take in the view across this neck of Staffordshire. Even the wind, gloom, and patchy rain don't diminish your spirits. Well, not too much anyway. South down the hill. You're not at the top, not at the bottom, but halfway up a hill. Possibilities lurk in every direction. Let's just go down the hill. You return to the bridge, see a man in a leather jacket lounging by what you quickly realize to be your only exit. He whistles an off-key tune and has a languid expression of someone who'll stay there all day if he has to. The stream runs from east to west. Approach man. You approach the leather-clad man, and he nods at you. Nice day for it, he says. For a walk? Talk to the man? Well, if it isn't our new roving research assistant, how can Big Bad Bob help you today? Oh, it's Bob. I'd like to leave for the pub quiz, you say. When I say, how can I help you, he begins. Let me rephrase that. Actually, no, just think of the syntactic connotations instead. When a policeman calls you, sir, is he going to treat you like he's your servant? When your partner tells you what to do what you like, is that actually an invitation to go out on a bender? Okay, goodbye, Bob. The man presses your arms with just enough force to halt your progress. Think again, pal, Bob says. You've been here 5 minutes and you're already disregarding orders. Your predecessors were never this disobedient, at least not for very long. Ozzy wants me to go and help out with the pub quiz. Ozzy told me I need to go and help with the pub quiz. You hope you sound convincing. Did he? He did he? Bob's face is a mask. Now, I don't believe you for 3 reasons. 1, you're not in the car with him. B, he hasn't changed my orders to keep you here. And 3, I'm not entirely brain dead, really. What did you say? Oh, nothing. Alright, fine. Pass this. Jeez, that scared me. You gingerly edge your way down the slope to the stream. Take as long a run as you dare, and then fall on your ass in the mud. At least nobody saw you think, but the sound of a man snorting with laughter to the east suggests otherwise. What the fuck? You put on Lynn's work boots and head west into the thicker section of the woodland. The moaning suddenly resolves itself and a snarling apparition lurches into view. You jump and consider running until you realize the twisted woman is beyond the stream and can't seem to get past. Relief turns to bewilderment as you realize the woman is diarist and cryptic clue enthusiast Ostrathe. So, yeah, we can't go across the stream. Ew. Closest approximation of the noise you make as you decide the electric fence might actually be worth climbing this time. Can I talk to her? Hello, Faye. You begin hearing your voice crack. You fancy that Faye thing turns slightly as she hears your name, but this may be to your imagination. I found your diary, I followed your clues, and now she continues to moan and your words stick in your throat. Alright. We're okay, call Elf. Elf answers her phone after what seems like a long time. You relay the situation as calmly as you can manage and think you can hear footsteps pacing down the stairs well before you finish. Oh. Here she is. At least she's wearing a shirt. Hi, sis. Elf appears in no time after your message and has a glazed expression on her face. What are you doing out here? Dad won't like it. Of course, you never were one to just take it as advice. Always exploring places you shouldn't. Maybe you should just come back to your cell. Faye's moans turn into an even more menacing silence as she stares at her sister. The contest is soon over and Faye moves on to the east. Silly bitch. She never could jump that stream. That's why she's lost. Elf says, followed by an unnerving burst of laughter. That's half schoolgirl giggle and half unhinged mania. Can I leave now, you ask, with feeling, breaking the spell? What? Oh yes, you'll want to get to the pub quiz with the gang, won't you? Of course, Bob's on the bridge and he won't let you leave just for me, unless if I were to have a problem with my bedroom, he'd have to come up and fix it, wouldn't he? He's always very eager to fix things for me when the old man's out. Oh, don't look at me like that. Faye passed her time exploring and rebelling. I spend it in more satisfying ways. Which approach has worked better, would you say? Elf grins and moves close, touching your shoulder with one hand and taking a phone out with the other. 10556. 10556, she says, as she dials a number and walks back to the castle. Go east, to the bridge. Bob has abandoned his post. What was it again? Shit. It was 105 something. Shit. Whatever. South. You cross the bridge into Clayton suburbs. Looking forward to seeing your friends and putting this whole bizarre nightmare behind you. Another friend has different ideas, and Faye approaches, looking like she's out for blood. There's no stream to protect you this time. Phone Bob. Hello, Sire, says in a panicky and out-of-breath voice. I'm really sorry I'm not at my post. Something very urgent came up. You hear a giggle in the background. I'll be there immediately. Thanks, Bob, you say. You're not usually this helpful. No. There's a pause, and you think you hear the man counting to 3 under his breath. It's you, isn't it, you little rat? I don't know where you got the boss's phone from, but I'm coming down to teach you a lesson you won't forget in a hurry. Playing for time, you keep your attentions fixed on Faye, slowly backing off whenever she advances, but you don't have to wait long. Bob charges down the hill in a state of half-dressed, shouting obscenities about the gruesome things he's gonna do to you. In a blender and then feed it to the wolves. The man runs up to you and then stops as he sees Ostrathe, and Ostrathe sees him. He pats down his jacket and looks terrified as whatever he was searching for is no longer there. Faye takes advantage of this to lunge at Bob, clawing her nails through his chest and tearing off his ear with her teeth. Ooh. The guard is forced screaming to the floor as Faye gouges and tears through the blood-saturated figure. Run south. Run very fast. You run full pelt down the road and see 2 figures you recognize. Claire! Dave! You shout in gratitude and hug each one. Oh, babes, you got the job, says Claire. Dave blushes as you hug him, but quickly recovers to tap his watch. Well done, he says, but have you been revising for the pub quiz? Word is the quizmaster is a bit of a nutcase. His main interests are history, especially the Saxon period, medicine, and politics, so it's important we quickly brush up on. You let Dave's drawling wash over you and hear your office phone go off. It displays Elf's number and you answer. I've been a naughty girl, haven't I? I have Bob's revolver right here. Couldn't let him hurt my sister, even if she is a bit of a pain. Looks like I'll be seeing you in the pub after all. I hear Daddy's got a big announcement to make. Okay. You've completed the Bunny Hill Portal. Oh no! Oh no! That's okay. Part 2 is already out and I'll be playing that. And I am certain it's the final part because it says so. Thank you everybody for coming out and playing with me. I had a ton of fun. If you want to play this game for yourself, follow the first link in the description. And it could lead you to part 2 if you don't want to wait for me to upload that video. Make sure to drink some water, stretch, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one. Alright? Bye!